Welcome back, everyone. It's 8 a.m. It's November. We've got a small field to harvest, our newest field. We're just gonna get over there and do that. It's fall, so it's getting a little dark in the morning, but that's all right. How do I get down there again? I believe we're going through somebody's property to get there. Isn't ideal, but it's a thing. Oh man, those branches are kind of low. Hope I can get through here. Oh, it's quiet in here, isn't it? Fully expecting to hit a branch along the way. There's just one little stretch here where it's a little dense, a little difficult to get through, but after that it opens up a bit right about now, I think, or soon anyway. Yeah, I think we're all good from here, mostly. What are you guys doing today? Okay, this field's got weeds in it. Not the best yield, but it is a field. And I might just do this manually, just for fun, because I rarely do that. Especially harvester. I cannot see if I've got my swath down. Yeah, we're good. Alright, let's carry on. We'll do this one. We'll do this one in cab. How's that? Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. So we're into my favorite time of year now with the temperatures. Beautiful, beautiful temperatures. 20... It is between 20 and 25 degrees Celsius, which I don't know what that is Fahrenheit. I'm gonna guess it's about 70 degrees Fahrenheit, somewhere around there. I think what I'll do is I'm gonna put on, we'll do it manually, but I will put on, actually, since we're doing it manually, put it on 2. Oh no, sorry, we're doing steering assist 2. Okay, and we're gonna jump out. We'll get a little help. That's a wheat field, and more straw, of course, so that's good. It's getting close to the best time of year to sell wheat. I think January is the peak. That tree's a little cozy, isn't it? There we go. That works pretty good. Is this gonna turn for me? Yes. Now this isn't a very large field. I gotta figure out, so we're taking care of pigs, right? I mean, that's the whole concept. There's our farm just over there. And, but really, just short of feeding them, there's not that much to do for pigs, you know? It's not like they're high maintenance or anything. So, I need I want to say a side hustle. That's something that I can kind of use as a keep me busy kind of thing. We are going to put in the pig feed production, and I have it picked out. I just don't remember how much it costs and whether we're going to have the money for it or not. Let me just get this little bit done here. There we go. We'll grab our forage wagon in a little bit. Come grab up all this straw. Did not take long at all. So we can look at some, you know, we could look at some, I want to say cool options, contracts or whatever. But it would be nice to have something for us. Something that we're gonna do, and maybe we can do some root crop stuff. Thinking about it. Well, I think I'm gonna need to get. I didn't think this field was as big. I thought I was gonna be able to do it. Pick it all up with the harvester, but it looks like I'm gonna have to get a chaser out here. Around this time last year, I decided to take a break, and I actually went offline for, I want to say, about a month. I don't remember exactly. I didn't do any episodes at all. I just took a break. And I was thinking about maybe doing that again, but I don't really want to do that. I kind of really like doing this. I just don't want to, you know, if I commit to something, I want to live up to it kind of thing. So, but what we might end up doing is maybe cutting down the number of episodes per week. I'm just not sure yet. Just to give me a little bit of time to get some other stuff done. It's actually, so those of you who don't know, you know, who haven't been following me for a while, anybody new to the channel or whatever, I live on a small, I want to call it a homestead, and I have, we've got chickens, big gardens, and a variety of other little odds and ends. And this is harvest time. This is harvest time right now. We've got some large amount of certain things. This year we did a lot of peppers, a lot of tomatoes. We always do a lot of tomatoes. We have a kind of a salsa habit, a bad salsa habit, and you know, tomato sauces and all kinds of different things. So that keeps us a little busy, a little busier than usual. We've got to get it all up before the frosts hit. And we've been having a couple of nights this week where we've had frost threats. I am in eastern Ontario in Canada. So fall is, we don't know what we're getting. Actually, most of the time here, we don't know what we're getting. Oh, I gotta go get this guy. So, you know, we've had scorching hot Septembers and we've had very cold Septembers. It's a luck of the draw a little bit. We've had frost warnings, so we've had to run out a couple of times this week and wrap certain plants with a special effective cloth and that. But you know, the later into September we get, the more risk there is of frost, and typically we don't get it till October. You know, the suggested frost dates are usually in October, but you never know sometimes. Oh man, I can't see where I'm going. Okay, there we go. I'm just flying through here. So yeah, we've got a lot of that kind of stuff to do, and I've got to do some renovations to our chicken coop and run for the winter. We've decided to do something a little bit different this year. So I got some carpentry work, not carpentry, but construction work to do, I guess. And a bunch of other stuff. And it's a perfect time of year to work out here. It's not too hot and there's no bugs. The bugs are all, that's it. They've all decided to give up on till next spring for the most part. There's still some, but it's not much. And it's just a prime time to do stuff around the property. So if I get too busy with the computer stuff, whether it be work and play and channel and all that kind of stuff, then I don't get a lot of stuff done. So I'm thinking about it. Not sure yet. We'll see. I did get some great comments on, I guess it would be yesterday's video about the channel being a little bit stagnant, I guess, not growing like it used to, and which is perfectly fine. I got no problem with it. But I was curious, why is that? Like, just analytical mind kind of stuff. I just want to understand, anyways, I got some suggestions. Got some suggestions in the comments, which I super appreciate. And it's very, very interesting stuff. It's stuff that I kind of know, but it's a little hard to fix. So, thinking one of the comments was relating to editing, and I could add a little bit more pizzazz to my videos. It's spending a little bit more time editing and cleaning stuff up, and I have mixed feelings about that. I do agree with it. I do think I wish I had more time to do it, and but at the same time, I kind of feel like it's raw, like the way that I play. It's not. I don't edit much. The only times I edit are like when I edit out content. The only times when I do that are when there's a big gap, where I have to do something 20 times in a row, and you guys don't want to see me do it 20 times in a row. So I will cut a lot of that kind of stuff out. But the other is if I do like colossal mistake, like brain fart, and I say something and it makes no sense, and I realize that didn't make no sense. Why did I say that? Guess what? That happens to me all the time. So yeah, but it's I do like editing. I do like it. I just need to focus a little bit more. I think I'm going to try to do that. And that's one of the things I was thinking about, cutting back the number of episodes per week so I could spend more time editing and making higher quality, I guess. We'll see. We'll play around a little bit. One thing that nobody's ever said, and I wonder if it's a thing. I do talk a lot about what I'm doing, like I just talked about, all the editing and all of that kind of stuff. I don't stay in character that much, I guess. I know there's some fantastic role players. Like, I'll tell you, okay guys, I'm gonna finish this up, I'll be right back. I don't need to say that. I can just But I am super grateful for the comments I got. I love it. If they're respectful, I love it. I love it. Let me know. Let me know what you guys are thinking. Almost done here. One of the things about doing stuff kind of manually is I don't have the ability to go check on certain other things. The sun should be coming up a bit more soon, so we'll get much nicer visibility. Oh, one big piece of news I think is kind of important. It's especially important to the channel. I have been running on a 5G service for the last 3 or 4 months, I guess. I used to have Starlink for my rural internet, and I decided to try to save some money, and I had some problems with the hardware. I just decided, you know what, this is an opportunity to try things out. Oops, can't see. All right, there we go. And because of that, I was not the 5G cellular service out here is not strong enough for me to do live streaming. So the good news is it's not working out. It's actually really bad in the evenings. My videos that used to take an hour to upload now take sometimes 4 to 5 hours to upload. And while I'm uploading, I can't do anything else. It's just brutal. So I can't, I do enjoy playing other games, some of which are like online games. And, my wife loves to watch YouTube how-to kind of videos, DIY. She does a lot of craft stuff, and so she follows a lot of channels that do crafts and things like that. Anyways, it's not good. It's not good. So looks like we're going back to Starlink. It's really the only other option. It's expensive, but I think we're gonna do it. So that said, there's a good possibility I'll start live streaming again, because I actually miss that. I do miss it. So when, I'm not quite sure yet. I have to reconnect my whole system for Starlink, and there was a hardware problem, so I have to troubleshoot it with tech support. And I don't know how long that's going to take, and so maybe a week. I don't know. We'll see. But as soon as if it's back up and running, I will let you know about coming back to do some live streaming. So that's good news. Live streaming is a whole different beast from recording. For those who don't do it, who don't do this kind of thing, recording means I gotta spend a block of time to do the actual gameplay, and then I have to go through the editing process, and then I have to do things, thumbnails, all that fun stuff, and then I gotta upload, and so it takes a lot of time. Whereas streaming, I just pick a time, get online, and go, and I don't have to do anything else. I just gameplay. So it does make it easier, but obviously then there's no editing. All right, we're done. We're done. We got the wheat field done. I'm gonna get back in the cab here. We're gonna drive. I have to build that road that I was talking about, so I'm looking forward to sugar beet being ready. That's my next big thing. And I did decide that I'm going to be leasing the sugar beet harvester that we need for this. I don't need to save up a ton of money. But we're going to check out the contract situation, see what's up. a decent note, like hands off kind of contracts, like cultivating, plowing, drilling, planting, drilling, even mowing and stuff like that I can just throw on workers and just let them go. And yeah, they take a cut. I have to pay the workers, but it's still easy money. So we're going to look at that. Look at that very soon. Okay, I think we're clear. Man, it is nice and quiet in this cab. Kind of like it. It'd be nice to have a little bit of music in here, though. There is radio capabilities in Farming Simulator for those who don't know. Usually it's on the PC, it's the F5 key. We'll fire up the radio. The problem with it is that for recording purposes for YouTube, there can be some copyright issues. So I never use that. If I do, F5, no, it's not F5, it's 5. There we go. See? I can leave it on for a second, it won't give me any problems, but anyways, there's music. All right, let's grab. We'll take the big John Deere and come and grab up all this stuff. But I'm gonna have a look before we get started. I'm gonna have a look and see if there's some hands-free kind of contracts we can knock out. I'm gonna put this wheat in a silo, straw as well, and we'll have to, wait for the prime time to sell it. I do have to check on the animals, on the pigs, to make sure that they have food, though. I haven't checked that in a couple of months. I hope they're not out of food. Up you go. I am driving this Unimog. It's a Mercedes, but this is not part of the pack that came out today. Today, Giants released a big pack of Mercedes equipment. I have not looked at it. Okay, enough cab stuff. I'll just let that empty out. I'll grab the big John Deere and we'll get that straw. Actually, contracts. I gotta do that. Okay, what do we got here that's decent? 3 small cultivating contracts there. I don't want to do harvesting, although some harvesting. Oh, these harvesting contracts. Yeah. I don't have a hoe. I do have a plow. That's just around the corner, so I could knock that out. There's one that's very tiny. It's kind of far away. Weeding. This one here might be interesting. I could borrow the items for this. Let's do that. Let's borrow these items. We'll get this running. Oh, okay. I thought it went away for a second. Let's just grab it. Borrow items. Figure out where that is. I think I know where that is. All right. We'll grab that one, and then I feel like I want to grab all 3 of these. They're all right next door to each other. Cultivating. Let's accept this contract. And then we'll accept this tiny little one. And I can only do 3 at a time, and hopefully this one will still be there and we can knock it out. So let's get this guy going first. The big weeder. This contract should not take very long. If I'm not mistaken, it's going to be just right now around the corner here. Oh no. There we go. Off we go. I think it's just up at the top of this road here. Oh, all of them are right there. That's interesting. They're all next to each other. Yeah, we're going to hang a left right up here. And this should be our weeding field. I'm just gonna get a worker going on that. And these are the cultivating. This one's tiny. Take 2 minutes. It's kind of cool, isn't it? Still a little dark out. I'm surprised that it would be lighter out. Where is he going? Okay, I'm going to let him do that. I'm not going to sit around and wait. Make 3650, grab the cultivator. Actually, I don't know if I can use that cultivator. Let me just check here. Disc harrows, that is going to be 70 horsepower. I can use it. Okay, let's get this guy out of the way. I want the bigger one for the forage wagon. All right, on our way. So I'll knock out the small one first, so that way there's a good chance the other cultivating one will still be there when I'm done. It's not much money, but we're there, right? So may as well. Beautiful countryside. I was poking around some other maps last night, and I came across another Polish, I think it's Polish map, Soboliwo, I think it is called. And man, that's a beautiful map too. There's some great maps out there, guys. Check them out. There's some crappy ones too, but for the most part. Okay, this will take no time at all. Just gonna get a worker on this so that I can switch over this guy. I gotta get that. I gotta get all that straw picked up. And the question is, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do with that field afterwards? I do want to check this. Is there any good deals here? This is obviously fantastic. 82. There has to be a better way for me to get out to that other field. I need to buy the big grass one. Then I could put in a road wherever I want, right? I'm not crazy about driving through all these trees here over and over. Pretty much have to go in cab or you can't see where you're going. Even then, the branches are coming right through the cab. Got scratches all over my face. Alright, now we can jump back out. I'm gonna try to do this two at a time, which could be a little tricky, but it's okay. We do have another field that we need to plant as well, now that I think of it. I gotta get that sorghum in. Forgot about that. Kind of important. This should actually not take very long at all, so we can get on that as soon as we're done here. There's not much margin of error when you're doing the 2 rows. Okay, that's about half the field, so I think we should be able to get this done. I'm going to try a new route here. I'm going to try to go through here, and then there's a tiny sliver here. Actually, one field is grass, so that should not be a problem, but ideally, if I can buy this grass field on the right, then I could put in a road right here. All the way down, be able to get to the other fields. I think that would be a great idea. Now, I'm going to jump through here for a couple of reasons. I'm going to see if I can mop up the straw, even though I've got bales I need to use. May as well try this, but I can also check out where we are with feed. We still get 10,000 liters, that's not bad. Well, I barely used any. I just ran over a piglet. Alright, let's jump over here. That little John Deere is still going. I'm wondering why is it taking... Oh dear, this is in the way. Yeah, I just spoke about it and they finished their project. How's this going? This should be almost done too. Okay, yeah, that's done. So let's collect it. And then, is the other one still there? Yeah, I'll accept it. Okay, now I can take my time. Let's get this one knocked out first, a little island on it. And yeah, that'll be good. I'll get back to this. The weeding's only 59%, so there's still a fair amount to do there. I thought it would be almost done, but it's probably working on the headlands right now. There's a couple of little weird spots in the field, so I suspect that it's probably taking a long time to back up, turn around, and all that stuff. Yeah, we will put in a road over here. I'm going to do it. I'm gonna do it even if I have to take out part of my field. Like this is wide enough here, but down at the other end it gets a little too narrow. It shave off a little bit of the field. Technically, I'm not really destroying crop, almost, but now this field is 200 some odd thousand to buy, so that's a bit of a problem. Yeah, lots of bits to clean up. I don't know if it's actually worthwhile doing them two at a time. I have to go back and clean all that up after. I'm just going to do one at a time from here in. It's going to go a lot better. All the stuff I missed trying to do two at a time. Alright, almost done. Okay, I think that's mostly it. We got a couple of little tidbits to pick up here. Okay, we're done. Perfect. The weeding contract is almost complete. Cultivating's taking a little while, but that's alright. We're gonna have a look at putting in our sorghum field. Now we have a fair amount of straw. Not quite sure what I'm going to do with it because the pigs don't need it. So I think we're going to probably just stay away from straw for a while, like straw crops. All right, that's in. Let's grab the planter. Oh, I don't have much fertilizer. Man, I gotta go to the store. Okay. Alright, it's fine. It's fine. I'll get that done. I'll be right back to the field. I'm a little confused. Oh, I guess the weeding contract is done. Okay, I'm not confused. Never mind. I was reading my screen the wrong way. I guess I should just buy a bunch of fertilizer and seed and bring it back to the farm, shouldn't I? Okay, let's deal with that in a minute. This contract is done, so let's collect that. And then we'll check in on this guy. Seems to be doing all right. It'll take a little while still. That's okay. And all right, let's grab. I need 1 pallet of seed. We'll do it in a bag this time. And 1 fertilizer. We'll do that in a crate. Let's go top these up. Got sorghum selected already. I need to come pick up these pallets and stuff. No, gotta pull up, pull back. There we go. Don't need much seed. All right, back to the farm with you. So the field that we're going to plant sorghum in is the one that we harvested last episode that had a little island on it. I got rid of that. Got it all plowed out properly. And now we're just going to put a bunch of sorghum in there. It should be good. That's a primary feed for the pigs. We've got a cornfield, which is also a primary feed, and sorghum, so we should be good. We'll just have to make sure that when they get to selling weight and age, that we finish them properly with a well-balanced diet. Okay, there's our lovely farm. Let's get down to this field here. Our sugar beet is coming up. I gotta check that field to see if we gotta fertilize it as well. Oh. Oh, I already did this. Jeez. I guess, did I do that off camera? Well then. Isn't that a fine how do you do? I could have sworn I left this pending. Oh well. I'm old, I forget stuff all the time. This will put this away, and then this is not a direct drill, so I can't go right away and plant something in the field we just harvested. I'm gonna have to, probably gonna need to plow that out, so let's put this aside. Just gonna pop it over here for now. I'm gonna grab the plow. We'll get that going instead. Now this plow's a little bit wonky. Actually, let's have a look at this for a second. Plows. So what we have right now, I believe, is this guy. Is it this guy? No, that's not the one we have. Although this would probably be good though. We have, I don't know if you can hear my real rooster. It's chirping away. Could get this. That's a nice plow. What does that need? 130 horsepower. Do 11. It can do 13. 13 needs 190 horsepower, which I don't have. But this needs 160 and 70. What's my tractor? What's my tractor? 116. 190. Oh, I could go all the way. Okay, we're going to make a change, guys. I'm going to pick up the plow. Where is it? No, that's not it. Where was I? Jeez. This one. Nope. This one. That's the one I wanted. And that's 17,000. That's 20,000. 23,000. Should I just go for it? I don't plow that often, though. Let's start with this. Yeah, let's start with this. I can upgrade it easily afterwards. Well, we're going to buy that. And let me go sell this and bring the other one back. I'll be back in a minute. All right. I don't remember how much this is worth. Nope. Not on the trigger. What the what? There we go. That was weird. Oh, it's really not worth much, is it? 2,300. That's strange how that thing didn't pick up on the sell point trigger. This actually looks quite large already. I may not need to upgrade. Alright. And got through the neighbor's place again. Jump in cab. Off we go. Okay. Let's get this. We're just gonna get it started. I don't know if it really needs plowing, but I'm just gonna do it anyway. Get a nice fresh start. And no weeds. All right. And this guy taking a while. Okay. I'm gonna take over on this one. I'm just gonna get this knocked out fast. 94%. All right, we're done with that one. Now let's collect that and start the next one. We're not coming out ahead with the money in this episode, but at least we didn't take too much of a hit. I do really like that new plow. That's going to be really good, I think. I think that will be very good for us. Okay. I wanted to jump back here while I got the workers going. I want to jump back to the pigs for a second. I was thinking about it, and I bought 100 piglets, and just thinking they would just reproduce really fast and stuff like that. But I'm going to help it along. I think we're going to buy another 100. Yeah, we've got 100. There's room for 500 in here, so let's see if we can afford another 100. Actually, I don't think we can do 100. Oh, it's going to cost us too much. We have in here right now, Bantam. $250. No, I can't do 100. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait till I get a bit more money. I want to buy 100 at a time. I want to keep it nice and clean. I want to keep the math clean, you know. All right, let's check out what are we doing for time. Oh my goodness, we've gone over time. I want to look at the fertilized status. So this could be fertilized again. This could be fertilized. And I don't know if we've got enough manure. No, we barely have either manure or slurry. So I'm going to have to figure that part out. Anyways, yeah, so we're kind of jump around here quick for a second. How's this working out? Looks good. Yeah, I think we're going to wrap it up for this one, guys. And we'll pick up pretty much where we left off. I don't think I'll do much. I might just let this plowing and that cultivating contract finish. And yeah, we'll pick it up from there in the next episode. So thank you very much for watching. Please hit the like on the button. Just hit the like button on the way out if you would be so kind. I really appreciate it, and I will catch you guys in the next one. I hope you have an awesome day.